to go after the enemy within, which is the American people.
He did not say that, Jake.
The enemy
he
within?
said that he was going to send the military after the American people. Show me the quote where he said
he was going to.
But I call him the enemy from within. When you look at
what? Wait, hold on. Time out. I wish I had a whistle. Okay, time out. Okay, red flag. Stop the play. He just defined to you with his own lips, with his own voice box and his own diaphragm and his own words speaking. He told you. So why are we pretending like he's saying something else? He defined it to you. So honestly, I want to speak to someone who agrees or can defend what Donald Trump is saying in regards to turning the military or the National Guard, which is the military, but whatever. I want to speak to someone who truly believes he's not serious. You know, like, because honestly, at this point, and I wish I could be joking with you, like I'm literally being one of those conspiracy theories when it comes to JD Vance. I think, okay, hear me out. I think JD Vance is an AI Elon Musk bot. You know what I'm saying? After the show that Elon put a couple of weeks ago when, you know, he had the little robots kind of doing a two-step and everything, like JD Vance kind of sounds and acts like those bots. And especially in this interview with CNN, what's his name? Topper, whatever his name is from CNN. I honestly don't understand what JD Vance is defending. And at this point, it's like either you just have to just full throttle, just agree with what Trump is saying, or just say like he's just joking. But trying to defend and like find these weird awkward spots to try to like, you know, split hairs is like you sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? You sound just like an AI bot who has no understanding of reasoning. You know, and I apologize for being so honest, but anyone who is voting for Trump after hearing what he is saying, and if you're watching this video and you're voting for Trump, hear me out, okay? And like I said, join the Discord so we can have this conversation, because I honestly don't believe Trump has supporters. It has to be all AI bots, because if you love this country, if you claim to be a constitutional patriot, loving America citizen, you would have to be appalled by what Trump is saying. Like you know, there's no way, no if or hows or buts you can just explain away what he is saying about attacking American citizens who disagree with him. I mean, you don't love America, okay? Like that's my honest 100% feeling about that. So let's go ahead and hear how JD Vance, the robots, the AI bot, is going to try to somehow, some way fool somebody. He ain't fooling me, okay? But he's obviously fooling somebody out there. Let's take a listen.
What he said publicly,
1.5%
he wants to use
inflation.
the military to go after the enemy within, which is the American people.
He did not say that, Jake.
The enemy
he
within?
said that he was going to send the military after the American people. Show me the quote where he said
he was going to. He said the enemy within.
He said far left lunatics. He's talking
Like
about
the
people
Pelosi's
rioting
and Schiff.
He's talking about people rioting after the election.
This is what he said to Joe Rogan on Friday. The enemy within that he wants the military to go after.
No, this is
the enemy within, a bigger problem than Kim Jong-un.
The second part.
We have people that are really bad people that I really think want to make this country unsuccessful. That's who that enemy within.
And did he say that he wants to use the military against those people?
He said he wants to use the military to go after the enemy within.
Here's the game that you're playing. He said
I'm not playing a game.
No. Can I answer the question, please? He said that he wanted to use the military to go after far left lunatics who are rioting, and he also called them the enemy within. He separately, in a totally different context, in a totally different conversation, said that Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff were threats to this country.
Were the enemy within.
Were
the enemy within. He said they were the enemy within.
So every time he uses the exact same phrase, we assume that he uses
I don't know. I don't throw around the term of enemy within to talk about using the military against going American people.
And you're asking his vice president, but you won't let me answer the question. I'm telling you that Donald Trump has said, and I agree with him, that we should use the U.S. military to go after
Americans.
People who riot, who burn down our cities.
And this was what John Kelly was. This was what John Kelly was alarmed by.
Okay, holy smokes! All right, so let's go ahead because it seems like everyone has memories of a goldfish, and it seems like maybe JD Vance is a little confused on some things, and maybe he doesn't understand or remember what Trump said. So let's go ahead and listen.
What are you expecting? Joe Biden said he doesn't think it's going to be.
And this is, and it's weird how no one has a full clip of this, but it's going to be in two parts of the same interview, but I just had to find two separate videos to like finish the whole thing. But let's take a listen.
A peaceful election day.
Well, he doesn't have any idea what's happening in all fairness. He spends most of his day sleeping. I think the bigger problem is the enemy from within.
Okay.
Not even the people that have come in and destroying our country.
So right there, he's not talking about illegal immigrants or just immigrants in general. He said, not including them. So now watch how he circles back to non-illegal, which means legal U.S. citizens. All right.
By the way, totally destroying our country. The towns, the villages, they're being inundated. But I don't think they're the problem in terms of election day. I think the bigger problem are the people from within. We have some very bad people. We have some sick people, radical left lunatics. And I think they're
so radical left lunatics. So that part right there, like you can make a claim that any Democrat is a radical left Democrat. He didn't specify, progressives. You can say Destiny is a radical left, and he purposely wants to be in the center. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can technically, by how general he's being, anyone that is from Trump's position, which in my opinion is far right, anyone from that could be a radical left. So let's keep that in mind.
Some sick people, radical left lunatics. And I think they're and it should be very easily handled by, if necessary, by National Guard, or if really necessary, by the military.
He didn't say anything about rioting. He just said radical left handled by the military should be very easy. Let's continue.
Because they can't let that happen.
How are you going to guard against the bureaucrats undermining?
All right, so this is where this ends. So let's go ahead and pick it up right after that.
How are you going to guard against the bureaucrats undermining you?
Well, they're going to undermine.
So now this is the bureaucrat. This is the three-letter, agencies that for whatever reason the Republican Party want to get rid of all and then replace them with their own loyalist people. And you can find that information in Project 2025. It literally says that. It's a game plan on how to get people who are loyal to the president into these agencies. So let's take a listen.
How are you going to guard against the bureaucrats undermining you?
Well, they're going to undermine. Well, I always say, so we have two enemies. We have the outside enemy, and then we have the enemy from within.
All right. Once again, I got to break this down to you real slow, like a fraction, right? Once again, he just specified the enemies on the outside, which I'm assuming he's talking about other countries or maybe illegal immigrants coming in. Then he's saying you have the enemies within. Who could that enemy be within if he already excluded the enemies outside of America. So it only has to mean American citizens. Unless there's another group of people I'm just not understanding. It's the outside, then it's the inside. There's no border population. Like, no, inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay.
We have two enemies. We have the outside enemy, and then we have the enemy from within.
Okay.
And the enemy from within, in my opinion, is more dangerous than China, Russia, and all these countries, because if you have a smart president, he can handle them pretty easily. I got along great with all. I handled them. But the thing that's tougher to handle are these lunatics that we have inside, like Adam Shifty Schiff. Think of this guy's going to be a senator.
Adam Shifty Schiff, which it's just funny to me because that's not a funny name, but it's funny that he thinks it's a good punchline. Like, what? No, bro, stop it, okay? But the last time I remembered, okay, like correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but Adam Shifty Schiff is a Democrat and he's American. What the hell is going on here? Democrat, American, emphasizing the American part. So what's, come on. Tell me something. Tell me what I am missing here, because I clean my ears out. I got these little fancy things right here. It cleans my ears. I'm hearing pretty daggone well right now. And I done watched this like 7 times before recording. So let me know what I am missing with what he just said.
He's running against a guy that doesn't understand politics at all, Garvey. But he was a good baseball player. But he doesn't understand politics at all.
Here comes the rab.
Adam Shifty Schiff, who's a total sleazebag, is going to become a senator. But I call him the enemy from within. When you look at
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Time out. Shh. I wish I had a whistle. Shh. Okay, time out. Okay, red flag. Stop the play. He just defined to you with his own lips, with his own voice box and his own diaphragm and his own words speaking. He told you. So why are we pretending like he's saying something else? He defined it to you. Stop it. Stop the stupidness. Stop being stuck on stupid. Like, what is going on? Let's go back, because some people have like 5th grade comprehension skills, and they need things to be taken real slowly. Okay, we're gonna throw on the captions here because I need everybody to pay attention.
Is going to become a senator, but I call him the enemy from within. When you look at the danger he put our country in, potentially with Russia.
Right here it says, but I call him the enemy from within. The enemy from within. Why are we playing this stupid game with, I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube. Okay, so let me just calm down before I say some things that's going to get me in trouble, right? Why are we playing these games with these idiotic Republican voters who wants to defend this? Why are we wasting our time with them? It doesn't make any sense. The next person, I swear, I am not going to treat you. I'm not going to speak to you with respect, because you are not living in reality. And if we're going to have a conversation and you want to be this stupid, I'm going to treat you as stupid. Okay? There's no, hey man, let's go ahead and talk this out. No, if you think what he's saying is not like coming out of his face, then you're an idiot. You are an idiot, and you are the reason anything happens to America and its democracy or any sort of freedoms that we kind of do have at this point is going to be your fault. And I'm going to remind you every day of your pitiful life, of your useless, whack life. I'm going to remind you, because you are, you're a waste of energy. Honestly. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Like, voting for this guy after hearing this, can't defend it because he's saying it. You see his face. You're an idiot and you don't love America. So stop playing with people and just say you love Hitler and you want a Hitler type of authoritarian figure here in America. Just say it. Say it with your chest. That's simple. Stop being a coward.
With a phony made-up deal that he made up with Hillary and some bad people. That started off as an excuse for why she lost an election that a lot of people thought she should have won because the polls indicated she might win, and then she got beaten everywhere, virtually. When you look at that, and then they said, it was Russia. They used it as an excuse. And then the fake news picked it up. And while you're on this, let's talk about the single greatest scandal, in my opinion, in broadcast history. 60 Minutes and CBS interviewed Kamala, and she's incompetent. She gave them the dumbest answer anyone's ever heard. So they took that answer out, threw it, or the whole...
I'm just so surprised on whoever's interviewing him, some Fox News idiot. Why are you letting him talk? Like, if you are any somewhat of a journalist or someone who is to be taken seriously, you should have stopped him 30 seconds ago and be like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. All right, stop him and say, wait, did you just say Adam Schiff and the radical left are the enemies within, and you want to utilize the military and to do what? To handle them very easily? What does that mean? Can you elaborate on that? But she's just sitting there, just letting him ramble on like some old man. Like, what are we doing? Is Fox News just hiring any incompetent idiots to just like sit there in a fancy suit and just read off a piece of paper and ask stupid questions? Like is that all Fox News is worth at this point? Throw any white person in a suit and just ask retarded questions? Like really? Oh my God. Like, and he's able to run. He's able to run.
Answer
Let's see if he says something worth.
And they took another answer that she gave to a totally different question and inserted it. And supposedly they did this a number of times, and they got caught. 60 Minutes, and CBS should lose their license for that.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
So that was it. Like he said nothing about rioters only or some sort of like I'm joking with you, or like hypothetically speaking, I wish I could send a military after the enemies within. None of that. None. If you are defending him, you deserve to be the first people to be locked up and treated horribly when shit hits the fan. And in my heart, if he does get elected, I hope nothing happens. I hope this is all just fun and games. I hope if he does get elected and he sits in that chair and he looks into the camera, I hope he says, hey guys, I was joking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to attack my political enemies and send the military after them. I was joking. I was just trying to just get voted in, but I'm going to be a president for all Americans and I'm going to make everyone rich and blah, blah, blah. I just hope. But if not, I am going. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, let's just say, I am not going to be a nice guy. I am going to turn into a person that is going to go further left and further left. Okay, like just to be fair, let's just leave it at that. Okay, but of course, if you disagree with anything that I said, I pray to God. Oh, I wish somebody would join the Discord and try to defend this loser here, because I promise you, I am not going to be nice to you. All right, so just be prepared. Don't be surprised, all right? And like always, let's have that conversation.